Hi guys, and good evening, and welcome back to Season 12 of Gr4. We're here at Red Bull Ring for the first race, and at the moment we're looking like we're one racer missing in GAD. Just give them the 2-minute warning before we move over to stop check settings and get it on. For this season, we are using the same 2-carve rule, but rather than setting the 2 tyre compounds this season, each racer's got 6 sets of mediums, softs and hards to use, and have to use a minimum of 5 of them through the season. Welcome back, Hippie. Glad to have you here, mate. So as I say, we got Hat racing with us tonight, Nick, PB, all members. It is a TLM takeover. GRT will be slowly being pushed out the way. Team Lean Machine for the front. Kebab! Oops, told wifey I wouldn't be making that sound. She'll have me later. And then we have Paulie. We have Raiden making his return. Foxy! And we got Old Machines. Or in the Discord, Rocketman. Good old Mew. With the new and updated Benz B&H livery. And there's Gad just coming into the room now. Just in time. Screechy there. Nick at the pit, Paulie, and our good man Hippie, sporting the pink as always. We'll just stage just start check. Missing the CNH 26. Something like him. Hello, Foxy. I'm glad you resorted your stream. You didn't have to stop. You can change the title. So we got PB in the McLaren, Paulie in the M4. Raiden there in the vet. And before I start it off, we get our usual stop check race. Wait for Gad, who, if I remember. A defending champion in the stop check. Oh. And I'm out of practice, so I'm doing the wrong thing. Hansa! Totally out of practice of this. Been a good 4 or 5 weeks off and loved every minute of it. And I'm feeling refreshed as I broke up for holidays. Except now I'm working harder than when I was working in the garden. As Emperor calls it, going full pole dark on it. And time are we on? So now, stop check race. If you don't know already, 1 lap, no holds barred. Cheat as much as you possibly can to get the victory. So Gad is our defending champion. Mew! Let's keep an eye on our try-hard Mew. And away they go. Flashing lights. And murderers. Fox it all. Lots of bumping and banging going on there. Raiden's got clipped, but Paulie's stuck on his rear bumper. Don't think Raiden's going to get through Remus. And he doesn't even get... Oh, nice spin round by Paulie there. Beautiful manoeuvre there. Through Remus. Pressure's piled on. Old Machine's been killed now. Gad sneaks out into lead with PB in second. Mew in third. Screechy up into fourth. Paulie in fifth after that brilliant takedown. Raiden trying to get back, but Paulie's good now. And Raiden kills himself. And in fact causes a pile-up. Paulie's going playing in the sands, and now Hippie's into the lead. Screechy up into second place, Hat in third, Gad down in fourth. As we get in what I'm calling the complex, because the name's too complicated. Hippie leading it out. Screechy there in second, Hat in third, Raiden there in fourth, Nick in fifth, Gad in sixth. Paulie in 7th, PB in 8th, Mew in 9th, Foxy in 10th, and Old Machine's back in 11th. Hippie gets pushed right by Screech, and Screech keeps pushing. Hippie's managed to keep it on the black. He's going to come up to the line, and Hippie takes the win. Raiden in 2nd, Gad in 3rd, Hat in 4th, Screechy in 5th, Paulie in 6th, Foxy in 7th, Mew in 8th. Nick in 9th, Old Machine in 11th, no in 11th. Got a bit lost there, so there we go. Hippie with the win for the first one of the season. And what a try hard, went up 8 places. Look at that, still got lots of paint on the car. How is that possible? Yeah. So now we just change over back over to the Gr4. So if we have a quick look at the results, Hippie with the win, Raiden in 2nd, Gad in 3rd, Hat in 4th, Screechy in 5th, Paulie in 6th, PB in 7th, Foxy in 8th, Mew in 9th, Nick in 10th, and Old Machine in 11th. But I've got to admit, that takeout by Paulie was pretty impressive. You always feel some carnage on your arse. Mew, come on. Forgotten how to Forgotten how to spell. In 2 minutes. Vampire needs to get a room by the look of it. So as we look down them again. Hello, Budgery. Have you parked your truck up on the side of the road? Or the bottom of a cliff? Right there in his vet. Hat there in his Lancer. Nicking in the NSX. Foxy. GTR. Old Machine. his Hyundai, Mew in his Mustang, Screechy in the Vet, Gad there in his Scooby, and Hippie in the GTR. Qualify. Okay. First rule of Snow Club, you don't talk about Snow Club. Understand that. Qualifying 5 minutes. So basically out lap, hot lap, jump in the pits, get your tyres on for the race. Qualifying tyres don't count towards that allocation that I told about, where everyone's got 6 sets of racing softs, racing mediums and racing hards for the season. So rather than fuel management, it's about tyre management this season, because fuel is set ×4 tonight, tyre wear is ×4 for the season, and tonight's starting fuel is at 80%. I'll just back out. So qualifying is be underway very shortly. So qualifying is a go-go. It looks like Gad's got out first. No. Hat's using the codes to get out first today. Paulie there in second. PB in third. In there. Oh, why have you got mud tyres on icy roads? Oh, you can't put them on that truck, can you? So they're heading to Remus. Now as they start to head towards the complex, they should hopefully start to spread out a bit. Oh, sorry. We have Nick, Wes, Screechy, Gad, Old's Machine, Foxy, just coming out of the pits now. Buzzing Mew. Hippie just chilling in the pits as well. So we have Hat now coming down to Rind. Red Bull Mobile. And up to start finish line to start his hot lap. Heading up to Castrol Edge. He goes. Bang over those curbs. PB there. Heading up towards Remus. Paulie there third, riding in fourth. Nick there in a nice Guinness livery. Screechy. Gad. Old's Machine. Foxy. It's looking like Mew and Hip here. I'm going to start from the back. So Hat now heading into the complex. Which is quite apt because of them complex names and I can't remember them all. And I don't want to abuse the Austrian language. Paulie sporting the full unicorn again this season. Hat. Sorry, Raiden there. Slowing down, letting Nick go flying by. And he fact, Screech is coming up, good speed on him. Is Raiden going to get out of the way and let Screech come flying through? I imagine he would. So Hat's there. The 135. PB with a 136. Paulie with a 138. Nick there with a 137. Screechy with a 136.567. Raiden. They're all coming past. Gad's there with a 136.9. Good enough for third. So we have Hat leading with a 135, Screechy in second, Gad in third, PB in fourth, Nick in fifth, Old's Machine in sixth place, Paulie in seventh, Raiden now trying to, and we get Foxy now just coming down into Red Bull Mobile and heading up to the line, across the line. The 137.674, good enough for sixth place. We've just got Raiden now carrying round. So Raiden now going through the complex. A lone racer on the track. And he's gone 900s quicker than Hat at this point. He's in purple, he's holding his breath. Can he hold it until he gets to the end of the line? About 15 seconds. Through Rint into Red Bull Mobile. Making full use of the curbs and up to the line. This could be a good time. A 135.556. I can imagine Hat's calling him some very interesting names there. So Raiden's there taking pole. And now we get to see. So Raiden's going for the race. Because he must have picked up a penalty, I must assume, on his first lap. Hat's there, hard. Screechy on hards. Gad on medium. PB on mediums. Nick on hards. Foxy on hards. Olds on hard. Paulie hards. Hippie on mediums. And Mew coming out on the hard tyres. It's a very nice livery, that Mew. So I agreed. Raiden on pole, Hat in second, Screechy in on third, Gad in fourth, PB in fifth, Nick in sixth, Foxy in seventh, Olds in eighth, Paulie in ninth, Hippie in 10th, and the Mewster in 11th. So 10 more seconds and the race will begin. Just to give you, it's 18 laps, time of day is 7:30, 5:30 in the evening. As I said, the tyre choice is up to them. Racing soft, racing medium, racing hard. Got to use two compounds. Tyre wears at ×4, fuel is at ×4, and starting fuel is at 80%. For this season, tyre wear is ×4 for every round, and fuel is no higher than ×4. So lights must be changing. Let's see what happens here. And away they go. Good, going for the tight line, making the move on Screechy there. Screechy managed to hold it. Had a little fight with the curves, but then the Corvette's just killing it on the speed. Screechy as always in his fetching blue liveries. Raiden obviously picked up a penalty to allow Cat into first. Through Remus they go. Nothing separating him. We have Hat in first, Raiden in second, Screechy in third, Gad in fourth, PB in fifth, Nick in sixth, Foxy in seventh, Paulie in eighth, Hippie in ninth, Olds in 10, and Mew there in 11th place. Sitting pretty. And Raiden's already made his way past Hat again. Can we see what he did? Did he just outbrake him into the corner? This one just a bit later on the brakes. Nice move there by Raiden. So Raiden now leading us out with Hat in second. Gad's made the move on Screechy. Gotta remember, Gad's using the medium tyres. Screechy's got the inside for Rind. And now he's got PB Drew breathing right down his neck. He's gone through Red Bull Mobile up to start finish line, start lap 2 of 18. Screechy's pulling alongside Gad. And has just barreled, and PB's followed him through. Gad's going to go from 3rd to 5th, but he's managed to get his nose in front of PB. At the moment, Raiden's just flying away. So his Hat, this battle for 3rd. Foxy's picked up a penalty, which he quickly got rid of. So they got Raiden in first, Hat in second, Screechy still on to 3rd. Oh, fighting through Remus. And then we have an old gag on Nick, who's already up into 4th place. PB in 5th. Side by side they go as they head into the complex. Paul Gad gone from 3rd down to 6th. PB's got the inside. But no one's given an inch. PB's leading them out. So PB's up into 4th place. Gad's there in 5th, pushing Nick back into 6th. Paulie there in 7th, Hippie's already up into 8th place. The centre of the complex to go. Nothing separating 4th to 9th. If we have a quick look, 6.6. About a second and a half between them. So they go through Rind and down to Red Bull Mobile. So Nick back in 5th place, Gad there in 6th, Paulie in 7th, coming under big pressure from Hippie. And Foxy flying up to them like numbers. Nick's having a look there. Got the inside line on PB. Through Castle Edge they go. PB's coming back, but Nick's got that inside line and Gad's there with him. This is all giving Screech some PB managed to pull in front. There's a head up to Remus, but Nick's got that inside line. It holds it. Through they go, heading on down. Hippie there. So they've managed to get past Paulie. Fox is having a look on the inside of Hippie. Nicely safe through the first part of the complex there. Hippie's just got the drive and Foxy into the centre of the car. Stoner car care up into 7th place. So if we have a look, Raiden 5 seconds clear in the lead. He's on the softs. So that's his 1 set of softs used for the season. Hat there in 2nd on his hards. Screechy there in 3rd, hards. PB fighting tooth and nail with Nick there for 4th place. And now Gad's coming under pressure from Hippie, who's just looking to get into the top 6. But Gad's in that slipstream. Fox just a little bit behind. Old Machine's looking to make the move on Paulie as well. So they head up starting lap 4. Full on centre. Oh, well held by Olds there. Through all this battling, so PB's back up into 4th place. But Nick's having a look as they're coming to Remus. Not close enough. PB just slams the jaw. PB goes a little bit wide. Will that allow Nick to get the drive? And Gad's just got to be careful because Hippie's there, ready to pounce. Looking to try and get up alongside Gad. Don't think he's close enough yet. And Nick's now having to defend from Gad. That's allowing PB to get a bit of space. Foxy there and still in 8th place. Paulie in 9th. Old's Machine there in 10th. Mew in 11th. PB in 4th. Nick there in 5th place. Having the battle of again with Gad there in 6th. With Hippie right behind him and Foxy back in 8th. And Paulie not too far. And Gad's making the move. And Gad has as they're going to Rint. And now into Red Bull Mobile to start lap 5. And we have Hat with his first pit stop. And Old Machine, unfortunately it's Raiden there. 12 seconds in front of Screech. And now PB's. Screech must have had a penalty to kill because PB's clawed right up to him now. He's managed to get some clear space between Gad and now Hippie having a look at Nick. Having a look on the outside. Don't think that's going to work at Remus. To Remus they go. Oh, nice tight turn by Hippie there. And look at that. It's worked a treat. Already up alongside Nick there. Side by side with that NSX. Just got that little bit more power by the look of it. As I head down to the start of the complex. So we have a look now. Raiden's leading it out. Screechy in 2nd. Screechy now coming under some big pressure from PB in 3rd. Gad in 4th. Nick in 5th. Hippie in 6th. Foxy in 7th. Paulie in 8th. Mew in 9th. Hat in 10th. Ols in 11th. Gads. So through they go. Screech into the pits. And Gads used that moment to flip straight past PB. That was quite a little bit of manoeuvre there by Gad. So we're there following Screechy round. Screechy's got his indicator on and that caused PB to have to slow down, and that's obviously... So we have Raiden leading, Gad in 2nd, PB in 3rd, Hippie in 4th, Foxy 5th, Paulie in 6th, Mew in 7th, Hat in 8th, Nick just coming into the pits and Screech. And Old's there in 11th after his pit stop. He's gone on to the mediums. Can we see what Hat's gone on to the softs? Raiden, lonely race out in front. And I'm assuming PB's just thinking, what's going on here? I was chasing Screech with Gad behind me and now Gad's in front of me. How's this happened? So we're 1/3 race distance. Everyone's started to gap out a bit now. Hippie there on the soft. Foxy cruising along in 5th place. Paulie there in 6th. Mew in 7th. And Nick's managed to get out in front of Screechy. But Screechy's filled the tank to the end. He's come back out on the medium, so I think Screech is racing to the end. And I think Olds might be trying, and Fox is now into the pits. Gad's still leading out from PB. Raiden. Lonely race. The loneliness of the long distance racer. Got there in second. And in fact, Gad's just keeping PB. PB's as they're heading into the complex. PB's just not seeming to catch him. Hippie seems to have settled down as well. So now Foxy has gone for his pit stop. Although saying that, PB is slowly getting closer to Gad. The question is, as they come out of the complex and head down to Rind. As you can see, PB's there with the McLaren. A car you don't have to rev. Which I didn't realise you didn't have to rev it so that little. Thought you had to get up to about halfway. So Paulie and Mew both into the pits now. Raiden still going strong in first. Gad in second. PB in third. Hippie in fourth. Hut now into fifth. Round of pit stops. Nick there in sixth place. Pulling away from Screechy. He's got 4 seconds over on Olds. He's got to charge him. Foxy! Getting close by the second. Through the castle edge. Let's head up to Remus. Foxy getting nice and tight and close there. Both of them viciously attack that curb in. I think Foxy just attacked it just a little bit too much. And he's realised that I'm watching, so he's getting rid of it. And then he kills himself in the process. Raiden still going. Gad through Castle Edge. No, Mobile, I apologise. So on lap 9 of 18, half race distant, Raiden's leading it out, still on the soft. Gad in second, PB in third, Hippie in fourth, who's picked up a penalty. Hat now in fifth place, Nick in sixth, Screechy in seventh, Olds in eighth, Foxy in ninth, Paulie in 10th, and Mew in 11th place. While we were doing that, we missed PB, managed to get it. Can we see how we go? Oh, Gad picked up a penalty. It's unfortunate. So let's put PB up into second place. So as I say, this season, it's not about tyre wear. Got to use at least 2 compounds per race. You've got 18 sets of tyres for 8 races, 2 in each, 16. So you've got to use the rough or the smooth through Rind. And PB now into the pits. Raiden's still going flying along and setting the fastest lap. Gad there now into second place. PB into the pits. Hippie still going. He's already said on stream that Hippie's doing mediums and softs tonight. So Hat now back into fourth place as PB finally gets into the pit box. Not having a bad time of it. He's in 7th place. He's pitted. Starting lap 10. Did I just see Foxy? Foxy's back in the pits. Not sure why that is. So yeah, now lap 10 Raiden leading us out. Gad in second. Hippie in third. Hat in fourth. Nick in fifth. PB in sixth. Screechy in seventh. Olds in eighth. Paulie in ninth. Mew in 10th. And Foxy parking up. Perhaps not the best place for Foxy. If someone overtakes there, they're going to pick up a penalty. Gad just going for his final lap. Raiden there, still with a quarter of a tank. Hippie in third. Hat now into fourth place. Nick in fifth. PB in sixth. Screechy in seventh. And some PBs just come out in between. Some PBs ready to start the battle again with Nick. Screechy in seventh. Olds there in eighth. Paulie in ninth. You in 10th. Foxy there in 11th. He's got his blinkers on, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Is this going to be the lap when Raiden comes in? No, he's still going. Gad will definitely be coming in. Hippie there in third place. Those front mediums will be screaming a bit now. Hat there in fourth. Nick in fifth. PB starting up where he left off. So we got Gad finally into the pits now. With almost zero fuel as Raiden is slowly starting to close up onto Foxy. Foxy's into the pits. Hippie still going at it. Hat's already up into third. Gad's into the box, getting those tyres changed. PB there in fifth place. So next, Screechy, loneliness in the middle of distance. Everyone started. Gad just coming out in front of Screech. Gad's come out on the hard tyres. Interesting choice there. Screech is on the medium, so he's going to have the upper hand on him there. So we have Old in 8th, Paulie in 9th, Mew there in 10th, Foxy there in 11th. Not sure what's going on, he's had several pits. Did he put the wrong tyres on? And we finally have Raiden going into the pits. This is when the Hippie makes his pit stop. So Raiden's there into the box. This Hippie comes through Rind. And there's Hippie into the pits. And there's Hat around Rind. Raiden just finishing full fuel in. Hat across the start finish line. So Raiden lead's been dropped down to 11 seconds. Hat's on the soft tyres, but Raiden's on the hards. Nick and PB side by side. PB's got the insiders up to Castrol Edge. Side by side, and Lovely bit of driving there. On we go. PB's got the run on him. So head up to Remus. See enough on the inside. Just safely through, as we like to see. Screech still keeping Gad behind him. So Screech now up into 5th place after the pit stops. Gad there in 6th. If we have a rundown, we have Raiden leading it, Hat in 2nd, PB in 3rd, Nick in 4th, Screechy in 5th, Gad in 6th, Hippie in 7th, Olds in 8th, Paulie in 9th, Mew in 10th, Foxy in 11th. I imagine I'm going to be having a message off Foxy saying he got his pit strategy mixed up. Hat taking little chunks out of that lead of Raiden's. We'll keep an eye on that. PB's not getting rid of Nick yet either. Screech got himself a little bit of a gap between him and Gad. So heading to Castle Edge. Oh, and Screechy picked up a penalty. Screechy's going to make the move back up on lap 14 of 18. Hat's took another 2/10 out to that lead. PB keeping Nick back by that 7 seconds. They head down towards the complex. Gad's got his nose in front of Screech. Screech's got the run as they head down to the complex now, side by side. Can Screechy get stopped? Just Gad's looking for the cutback. Screech's got the inside line as they head into the centre of the complex. Side by side they go. Gad gets his nose, Screech's got that inside line, so it's going to be quicker. Side by side they go into the last part. Brilliant driving by the pair of them. Well done, Gad. Well done, Screech. Side by side they head down to Rint. Amazing driving by the pair of them there. Through Rint they go and down to Castle Edge. Heavy on the brakes by Gads, which allows Screech to come side by side. Screech just flies past them. I think Gad had to do some late braking as they head up to Castle Edge on lap 15 of 18. Keep the tyres on the red and whites, they should be okay. As they head up towards Remus. And all this fighting between us allowing Hippie to close up. To Remus. Screech taking a nice wide line. Evil curb in the centre of that corner. Screech gone defensive. Not going to make it easy for Gad. Gad's looking. Very different lines by the pair there. And in the complex they go. And like I say, Hippie getting close all the time. And let me just have a quick look at these guys at the front. And Hat's last lap and a half took a second out. Not going to be enough. PB slowly pulling away from Nick. Screeching Gad, we're going to be concentrating on this. Foxy there with a penalty. As we head on down to Rint. Screech is keeping Gad there. But now they've got Hippie in the mix of it now. Over the start finish line, start lap 16 of 18. So 3 laps to go. This is all getting interesting. Foxy a lap down, just caught right behind Olds. Screechy cuts the nose off Gad's car there. So now they head on up to Remus, I apologise. He'd be looking to get some clean air. He's certainly got a drive going there. Gad's looking on the inside. Has to take a lot of curbs so they can both get through it. Scuppered his exit speed. That's allowed Screech to pile back in front. And now Hippie having a look to get bomb into it. Gad shuts the door. Let's head into the complex now. Ooh, a little bit of contact. A lot of contact and very much elbows out there. Not sure what to make of that there. So Gad there in 5th, but coming under big pressure from Hippie and Screechy, I imagine. Hats took another second over lap 17. Reagan just cruising. PB's clear air now. Nick there in 4th place. Gad and Hippie side by side. Blue flags in there for Foxy, who's a lap down. Hippie's managed to get his nose in front of Gad. Screech is looking to get on the outside of Gad. Head up to Remus. Slamming on the anchors. Gad taking that heavy curb. Foxy, a lap down with a penalty. Screech side by side with Gad. Screech's got the clean air. Let's head into the complex. Gad managed to keep the door shut. Hopefully Foxy won't get in the way of this fighting. Holds there in 8th. Gad hopefully should have enough fuel. Hopefully Foxy just doesn't get in the way of the racing here. There's a lap down. They'll all be getting blue flags in front of them. Should be confusing them. To cash in Red Bull Mobile. Penultimate time. Across the line. Not sure what Foxy's doing there. The castle edge for the final time. We have Raiden leading out with 6-second lead over Hat in 2nd, PB in 3rd, Nick in 4th. Looks like Nick's done a little bit of a drive. Hippie there in 5th place. Gad's picked up a penalty. Is there enough for Screech to close up? Through Remus they go. Foxy's finally got rid of his penalty. Got just that bit too far. Into the complex they go on the final lap. Raiden comes through the final corner. Take the win. Fastest lap. Hat comes over to take 2nd. PB just coming up to take 3rd. Nick in 4th. PB TML podium. 3rd on the line. Nick there in 4th. Hippie there coming to take 5th place. Gad there in 6th. Screechy in 7th. Olds across the line in 8th. Wally now coming to the line. Take 9th place. Final corner coming. The Red Bull Mobile for the final time. And up to the line. Top 10 place from you. With Foxy in 11th place. So Raiden with the victory, the fastest lap, pole position. If we quick look at the results, Raiden with the win, Hat in second, PB in third, Nick in fourth, Hippie in fifth, Gad in sixth, Screechy in seventh, Olds in eighth, Paulie in ninth, Mew in 10th, Foxy in 11th, and Raiden with the fastest lap. We'll just turn over to the Marmite. So now we're on to I think quite a few people did Mew. So we're Aston Martin DB11. Good old Nick turned into a 007. It certainly was, Hansa. All poorly going beers this season by the look of it. Full on Fosters. What's Newport in there? Oh, has this been a GRT we'll make? Foxy playing in the kitty litter. Balls in a tiger lip, tiger beer. Only in second, Gad in third. Doesn't look too bad a car. I could be very wrong. I usually am. It certainly seems to ping about a bit. Don't believe it's a Foxy car though. So Gad is our defending champion of this. Tyre wear is times 6, fuel is times 5, 8 laps, reverse grid on the Gr4 race. Thanks for watching, Hansa. You have a great weekend, mate. enjoy a film. Some cheesy horror film is it, or is it cheesy action film? So here we go. Couple more minutes and we'll get this going. Quite boring this car, no fancy mirror, rear wings. Suspension looks very soft on this car though. Give everyone another minute and we'll get this racing started. Let's have a see, we got Nick on softs, Gerd on soft, Paulie on softs, Muse on the softs, 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 and Fox is the only one going with the super softs. Good old Foxy. And in fact, Hippie going on to the mediums. Lost my will to spell. Here we go. Ready up. Race start. Reverse skid. Rolling start. It's a bit more better standard there. So Foxy leading us out, Mew in second, Paulie in third, Olds in fourth, Screechy in fifth, Gad in sixth, Hippie in seventh, Nick in eighth, PB in ninth, Hat in 10th, Raiden in 11th. So away we go. There's Foxy over the line. Paulie and Olds. In fact, Olds making the drive and Paulie's shoving Paulie very wide. Nick. Can't really see what happened to Nick there. Interesting. Nick never even even saw PB was there. So somehow, Foxy playing in the litter, holds him first, Paulie in second, Mew respectable third place, Gad in fourth, Gad in third. So Paulie's leading us out, Gad in second, Screechy in third, Hippie in fourth, Nick in fifth, Olds in sixth, Rain in seventh, Mew in eighth, Hat in ninth, Fox in 10th, PB in 11th, Paulie's fighting the car, so Gad into the lead with Screechy now, possibly up in second place, with Hippie in third, already on to lap 2, through Castle Edge to go. Good, managed to keep it on the black stuff. Head up now towards Remus. Gad's leading in town with Screechy in second, Hippie in third, Paulie in fourth, Nick in fifth, Olds in sixth, Raiden in seventh, Mew in eighth, Hat in ninth, Fox in 10th, PB in 11th. So top 3 starting to slowly pull away. Nice bit of clear air between them. Paulie's made the move. Nick and Olds followed him through. So Nick's gone from 4th to 5th to 6th. And Paulie's dropped back down into 6th place. Olds managed to hold on to 4th. Raiden there in 7th. Mew in 8th. Still going pretty well. Screechy's coming under pressure from Hippie now. They're heading to Rind. And 4th onwards took the very wide line. Whole gaggle of them together there. So Olds in 4th, Raiden in 5th, Nick in 6th, Paulie in 7th. Mew there in 8th. Just keep an eye on it all. Paulie there in 7th place. Hat in 9th. Fox in 10th. PB in 11th. Gad there in 1st. Hippie on the inside of Screechy. Through Remus they go. Hippie's got the pull on him now. Raiden's got his nose in front of Olds. He's leading out the secondary pack. Hippie's gone very wide. Can we see what happened to Hippie there? Heading down to the complex. Too late on the brakes. So that's allowed Screechy, so we've got Gad leading it out, Screechy in 2nd, Raiden in 3rd, head down to Rind. Into Red Bull Mobile. Raiden viciously attacking the curbs and he's got the run, Screechy there. TLM going for it as they come up to the Castrol Edge. Touch and go whether he kept that legal. I think he has. Screeching out to 3rd. Olds in 4th. And expecting a push up from 5th. With Hippie in 6th after his little play in the sand. Paulie unfortunately dropped all the way back down to 7th. We're on lap 4. It's looking like fuel's not going to be an issue. Old's machine in 4th, Hippie there in 5th. Hippie's on the inside. Will Hippie get it stopped this time? No, he's off into the kitty and Nick's made the move on Olds. And Olds dies. Hippie probably scare of his life. Let's come on track to see those three come gambolling down towards him. Mew still in a respectable 7th place, with Hat in 8th. Looks like Hat's made the move on Mew there. The Hat now up into 7th, Mew's dropped down into 8th. Herbies in 9th, Foxy in 10th, PB there in 11th place. Gad now coming under pressure from Raiden. Start lap 5. Raiden's already snuck in with the fastest lap. Screechy's got a few seconds gap before he gets back to Nick. He's got a gap on Old's machine. Paulie's picked up a penalty. But then we got this 7, 8 and 9. Nothing's separating. 6, 7, 8 and 9 now. Paulie after his penalty. Hat's come flying past. The Hat's up now into 6th place. Paulie there in 7th. Hippie in 8th. Mew there in 9th. Still fighting away with them. Foxy is in the pits. While we were looking at Raiden just braked Gad into Remus and flew through. Nice move there by Raiden. He's now in the lead with Gad in 2nd, Screechy in 3rd, Nick in 4th, Olds in 5th. Never changing carousel, 5th to 9th. Got a Hat there in 6th, Hippie in 7th, Paulie in 8th, Mew in 9th. Absolutely nothing separating these. Hat's just giving him a little bit of trouble. Olds there with a penalty, so that's going to allow Hat to catch him. The thing is, can Olds get the speed back up before the rest of the centipede catches up to him? Round they go. Hat now in 5th place. Hippie's up into 6th. Olds machine down to 7th. Paulie there in 8th. Mew in 9th. Still not out of it. To Castle Edge. Paulie and Hippie, everyone's safely through. Raiden and Gad having a good old battle. Lap 6 of... And in fact, Screechy's not too far behind, but Screechy's got to be careful because Nick's took a 2.5 seconds out of that gap. Hat's still leading out this group from 5 to 9. Hippie in 6th, Olds in 7th, Paulie in 8th, Mew in 9th, PB there in 10th, Foxy in 11th. Oh, can we see what happened there to Hat? And down to the complex corner. Car just wouldn't stop. Lucky Hat. So Hippie there in 5th place, Olds in 6th, Hat in 7th, Paulie in 8th, Mew there in 9th place. And Raiden's got away. As we start lap 7, 2 to go. Nick's caught up with Screechy. Through Castle Edge they've gone. Heading up towards Remus. Screechy's just going for the race and all. This car just seems to... The tyres get a bit worn. So Nick now up into 3rd place, Screechy in 4th, Old's machine in 5th, Hat in 6th, Hippie in 7th, Mew in 8th, and Mew in 9th side, Paulie in 8th, PB there in 10th, and Fox has dropped out. Now Nick's trying to get past Gad. Nick having a light charge. Smack banging coming out the last couple of corners of the complex now. Nick is really putting a charge on here. towards Rent. Just got that inside line. Just got it rounded nicely, and well done, Nick. Lovely move there. The Red Bull Mobile. Got a little bit more raggedly, now Nick's away. And onto the final lap. Raiden cruising there. He obviously knows how to take that corner perfectly. No wonder, he's a pro. Gad now coming under pressure from Screechy. Screechy comes flying past Gad. Into Remus. Gad's just has his nose in front. No loss, above loss between these pair by the look of it. The problem is, Gad is almost on fumes, while Screechy isn't. Screechy's got that a little bit more. It's complex corner number 1. Screechy's back up onto the podium. Gad's fighting back, but Screechy's got it sewn up by just checking Mew. Oh, Mew's dropped back into 10th place. Screechy. Yep. Gad's run out of fuel. And he's now going to come under the clutches of Olds and Pat. Poor Gad. He's got 7 seconds. Hippie having a good old battle here with Paulie. Raiden there across the line for the win. Nico across in 2nd. Screech rounds out the podium in 3rd. Old Machine's going to get 4th. Fair play. Hat in 5th. PB's got past Gad. So PB in 6th. Paulie in 7th. Hippie in 8th. Mew in 9th. Poor Gad. Cruising to the line in 10th place. So Raiden with the clean sweep of the evening. And Foxy with a wooden spoon in both races. So there we go. Congratulations, Mr. Raiden. Raiden. Nah, it doesn't work. Can't do it. So quick look at the result. Raiden with a win, Nick in 2nd, Screechy in 3rd, Olds in 4th, Hat in 5th, PB in 6th, Paulie in 7th, Hippie in 8th, Mew in 9th, Gad in 10th, Foxy in 11th. So there we go, guys. Round 1 finished. I shall see you all. The next one will be on. I don't know when. Either way, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure. See you all next Friday at the latest anyway. Have a great weekend and look after yourselves. Bye-bye.